Overpriced my Apple.
Quiet on the stairs. I ain't what you doing? You locked in over there, girl.
No, I'm texting Kathy.
Texting? I would rather you just say since I was
Phone
doing
too,
more.
cause we emailing each other. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Lame.
It ain't my phone, my phone took. I mean, you wanna...
You can do my do now, though.
Yes, I did
Alright,
do it
cool.
now.
Email is Tracy.
Mind your business.
Quiet on the set. We ready for him? You ready? Into the studio. Keep loud.
Good evening. My name is Paul Spikes, and welcome to the last take. I'm here with Jeremiah and Ms. Gracie. Today we are going to be talking about the upset with Tulane and USC. So Nate, how do you feel about the upcoming victory?
I don't feel like it was by luck. Actually, I mean, 1 point can make a big difference, but in this case, 1 point made a big difference.
I mean, it's just one game. You can pull down by 1 point.
I mean,
We're ready next year.
we went from 10 to 2 to 12 to 2.
I mean, everybody can oversee a game one time. It was a big game we lost. We should have lost, y'all.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
So how do you feel about going from 2-10 to 10-2?
I mean,
How did y'all build that?
the first thing we did was replace our whole staff. Once we replaced our staff, we had the athletes and everything. We knew it was there. We knew the foundation was there. We just needed the platform.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel about their
No, it's a very impressive comeback. Another crew deep to that new coaching staff. It's impressive what they did.
So Mr. Malone, how do you feel about USC losing to the NCAA team?
It's definitely upsetting. I mean, we had the number one offense. Caleb Williams was in the Heisman running because they had the number one passing offense in the Pac-12, and we still somehow lost.
You guys are in the Pac-12. We are in the ACC. You guys have more students, more foundation than us, and you guys still lost. How does that work?
I mean, you throw a dog a bone, he gonna run for that bone eventually. So I mean, I understand sometimes it doesn't go the way you wanted, but we don't want that to happen.
So, like speaking like of the game loss, like what were your reactions for when USC or or Tulane lost like to each other on the game?
Well, we knew we were going to come in with a victory. My players had it in them. We got dogs in them. We all from certain states, the dog state. You know, we in Louisiana. You know, New Orleans. We some dogs. So of course, when you put us at an advantage, when we going against people like USC, the Pac-12, we're gonna win.
No, it was definitely upsetting seeing from us. I mean, we had the best team in Pac-12, and we still somehow came short. Obviously they were looking into the game like that's gonna be a piece of cake, but their team came with more heart than us, and they were more focused on the game than we were, and they let it come and sneak us.
Not to mention, they guys had more leading yards than us.
Mm.
Like, and we still won. Do you not get that? That is impressive.
So how do you feel when your game plan going against USC, when you found out you were going against them? What was your game plan?
I mean, some of my guys, they're freshmen. We're really a sophomore and junior-based team, so we let our juniors and sophomores take the lead, and we told our freshmen, hey, you've been through this. You played this. You can do this. We coming.
So how does the relationship with Michael and Jalen come into
I
that
mean,
offense?
Michael and Jalen come together. Mike, he's kind of up there. So, I mean, you feel?
Yeah.
But nah, for us, our offense averaged 45 points a game, so we weren't worried about the offense side, but our defense was ranked 15 Pac-12, so they were in the whole nation. So we knew that they would give us a little trouble, but we weren't expecting them to come out like that.
So how do you feel you can improve on your defense from next year?
Definitely need to pick up some recruits and maybe enter the transfer portal. And honestly, just come with a better game plan ahead. Maybe, we got like 4 stars in Houston, like Joe or like AJ. We can pick them up, help like our schooling.
I have a question for you. Do you feel confident in your team?
100%.
Do you think you guys will win the Cotton Bowl next year?
100%. We'll definitely be back. We'll probably be in
And
the
why
national
is that?
championship.
And why is that?
Because anything that you can build, you need to go down to be able to build off something. You're not
That's true. Like our style, you had to.
right. Y'all went 2-10 first, and then went 10-2.
You're right. But why don't you think we're going back to back?
Because we're here. It's me.
That's foundation.
Hey, they say you learn from more of a loss than a win.
Exactly.
So, how do you feel, Gracie?
I was going to ask, what do you guys predictions for the upcoming game for this year? Do you guys predict you're going to win or lose? And also, what are some goals you guys wish to achieve for the upcoming game?
Since we are in the ACC and they are in Pac-12, we will always be the underdogs. We will always be the people that people want to see lose and people want to see maybe even win sometimes. But for many, it's slightly and little, very, very, very tiny that people want to see us win.
Well, next year we plan. If we see them next year, which we don't know if they can be. We'll be back there. I don't know if they'll be back there. But honestly, we definitely need to upgrade defense. They're averaging 30 points scored in the game. We need no more than 7. But I'm confident with our recruiting and staffing ability, we'll be able to get it next year.
We're definitely going to come back. We have Michael Pratt as QB, wide receiver Jaquan Jackson, wide receiver Lawrence Keys III, and we have wide receiver Roger James.
So, is that all you guys? So, like I said, thank you for joining us here on The Last Take tonight. I'm Paul Spikes.
I'm Tony Mitchell.
Jamal Malone.
And Gracie Claire.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah.